had a forehead pimple since 2007, and I just don't know what this is about, but we're gonna rock with it. I hope the audio is okay. I've actually never vlogged while using these headphones as the mic, but I'm walking to get my nails done right now for the first time in so long. I've had short nails for so long. As you guys know, I feel like in New York, I couldn't really lock down an artist. I was completely obsessed with their work. But Alex found a place I'm walking to right now, and it's called Coco Nails. It's in Midtown, and their Gel X is $75, which is incredibly cheaper than usual. Great reviews. Alex got a hard gel set. It looked really good, so I'm gonna try it. I don't know, I just feel like I've been kind of in a funk, and I know this sounds silly, but last night I was just scrolling through old pictures, because I tend to do that when I'm in a funk. Scroll back to old pictures where I'm like, oh, I was so happy. But then if I think about it, looking at those old pictures where I thought I was so happy, I was also in a funk at that time too. So it's like they say, right now is the good old days. When you look back on pictures and videos and the time that you're in right now, you're gonna think that was the good old days. So anyway, I was looking back at them and I was like, holy fuck, I had long nails for so long and they were so cute and they would always make me feel so happy. I know it sounds silly, but every time I'd get a fresh set, I'd always feel so confident and so cute and put together. Bottom line, if you look good, you feel good. So let's just go see if this full set of nails is good, let alone cures all my problems, because this is not cutting it. Are done. She killed it, honestly. They're a little bit shorter than I like and a little bit thicker. I guess not thicker, but more wide. I usually really narrow nails, but it did the job emotionally. I've also been in such a green kick lately. I swear it's ever since I got this bedspread a few months ago. I already know the lighting is going to be so finicky in this. So if you follow me on other socials, you know that these past few weeks I have been just, I don't want to say traveling because I only went one place, but I've been out of town to say the least. I was gone for about 3 weeks out of New York. I was back in California and back in my hometown area. I always struggle getting back into routine after traveling, no matter where I go, but 3 weeks of it, I actually don't think I've ever traveled that long. I think the longest I've ever traveled was 2.5 weeks, so not far off, but this definitely was a record time being away from home, being away from Link. So we're getting back into the groove of things. I did come back feeling a bit more inspired, which I didn't think would come from that trip. I was actually talking to my niece about YouTube. She was just asking just silly little questions, and it had me thinking about how YouTube has changed and how much I miss old YouTube, what I eat in a day, my morning routine, even back to school stuff, and everything. Videos were one solid topic opposed to a full vlog. I love vlogging, don't get me wrong, it's actually my favorite thing to do, but it's just changed so much. So today I wanted to just go back to at least my roots of when I entered the YouTube space. When people were doing my monthly favorites, my top 10 beauty favorites, just a favorites video. I actually don't think I've ever even done one. I just remember this being such a thing of old YouTube, and I want to do one because I've noticed as I get older, I really do start loving one thing. I don't really hop around products as much as I used to. You start to learn what you like and you stick to it, and I feel that's where I'm at. So everything I'm about to show you I'm incredibly passionate about. And yeah, I don't know, let's do a favorites video. I have some tech, I have some beauty, I have some health. I guess those are the 3 categories, but let's get started. Let's start here. You're probably thinking, what are those? Are they Bluetooth speakers? No, these are vibrators. So all these vibrators are from Bellesa, and I'm actually doing a giveaway so you guys can get your hands on these too, because I'm telling you, this changes the game. If you are my family member, please click off now. Thank you. I honestly was not really into sex toys much, but then this came into my life. This is the Air Vibe. It's crazy. I love traveling with this because in your bag it just doesn't really look like much. It looks like just a compact or something. Super sleek design. I love the red. It's rechargeable, it's quiet, and it's waterproof. As you can see, it has dual stimulation, clitoris, G-spot. It's crazy. When I posted about it on Instagram, there was quite a bit of people that responded. They're like, dude, I have that one and it changed my life. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not. I don't know how else to convince you other than enter the giveaway and get one for free. Why not try it at that point? You won't go back. You won't go back. But the Air Vibe is definitely my top fave. Honorable mention, the Demi Wand. Again, it's in like a very compact container. I love the yellow too. There's something so happy about it. Waterproof, rechargeable, and it's flexible. I like this one because opposed to the Air Vibe, you can really use it on all body types. Like this is one specific shape. This is just like, you could do anything with this. I love it because all of their products are just silent. So it doesn't sound like you're lawn mowing in the middle of the night. They're a woman-owned and ran company, which I absolutely love. I've just always loved how they embrace sexuality, self-pleasure, and they talk about it. It's such a big part of life. Self-care, getting to know yourself and what your body likes, and the only way you learn it is by doing it. And I just love that they embrace that, like it just shouldn't be taboo, because I don't think it should be. Oh no, my disco ball. So the homies at Bellesa and I are literally sending free vibrators and free gift cards for vibrators to everyone who signs up for the giveaway. Everything is linked down below. No reason not to do it. Put those to the side. Let's keep it with like the relaxed vibe we're kind of going with right now. This, okay, CBD. If you're somebody who's like, no, it doesn't work on me, or you don't believe in it, just be open-minded here. It's kind of always been a product for me where I'm like, I take it and I'm like, did it do anything? That doesn't apply to this. The brand is Day One Vibes. This is actually one of my friends, Steph. She started this company with her husband and she was like, hey, like, can I send you some? I'm like, for sure. Like, I'll give you some feedback. Like, I'm very, very comfortable and familiar with the cannabis world, so I'm totally willing to try it. So she sent me this one. It's called Staycation. There's another one for more of like focus and uplifting, and then there's another one called, I believe it's called 5-Star Sleep, and it knocks you out. Like, it's 5-star sleep. But this one has to be my favorite because this one has really helped me the past couple months. To not make it a negative video, but to be fully transparent with you, I've had some just crazy anxiety lately, more than I ever have had in my 28 years of living, and this has just saved my life. Some days where, like, you know, if you know, you know, when you wake up and you just know it's gonna be an anxious day, I do take it right away, but I always do try to give my brain and my body and my mind a chance to have a good day naturally without taking in anything. That's just my boundary with my body. But if I do that and then 12 o'clock comes around and I just start feeling it coming, I take this and it calms me down right away. I'm literally almost done. I need to get another bottle. I've taken it on the flights I've had lately because I wouldn't say I'm like afraid of flying, but I'm definitely not relaxed on a flight. And if I'm flying across the country, that's 6 hours of my body just being tense. Anxiety or not, that's just not good to put your body through. So this on flights is everything. It's chocolate strawberry flavored, which I love. This is it. Just trust me, try it. Okay, let's hop around a little bit. These pimple patches. I always thought, so there's so many brands of pimple patches. I'm gonna scoot closer, I feel like I'm far away. And I always saw these ones and I always thought these were like gimmicky. You know how there's acne products out there that are like real acne products? Like if you're an acne prone person, you know the difference, where people market just to be like cutesy and like, oh, I just have like a pimple, or the ones where I'm like, yo, no, I have cystic acne every month around my period. Like, I kind of always feel like I could tell the difference, and I thought these were one of the gimmicky ones, but they're not. They work for me at least. My sister, I actually stole this from my sister because she had two. This is just the little carrier for it. No, I have one right here. This one's healing. I pixed it though, so like my fault that it's not healed yet, but my cheeks were rocked last week and I put these stars all over. It looked like a solar system and it cleared up. Maybe I'm late to the game, but they freaking work. Another product that I feel like has been really helping my skin, I know people are gonna hate on it because of the brand and who owns the brand. Golly, the product works. The product works. By Rhode, the, what is it? The Glazing Milk Facial Essence. I put this on right out of the shower. It's the first product that goes on my face. It's super thin. Let me shake it up. It's super thin, easy to apply. It soaks into the skin. It's literally like milk. I will say I don't love the packaging. I always have to like wipe it off because I'm like this with like fridge condiments too. I hate when the stuff gets like around and then it's like in the cap. No, not for me. So I don't love the packaging, but oh, it's incredible. I'm just gonna put it here because I don't want to waste this. I've noticed the biggest difference in my skin. I've been consistent with it every day. Sometimes I put it on multiple times a day. Like I'll do it right out of the shower, but then if I'm doing my makeup that night, I'll also put it on before makeup. I feel like it just rehydrates my skin and kind of brings it back to life. It's just so good. The scent, not my favorite. Honestly, I would rather this smell than pumped with artificial fragrances. Honorable mention, I love her lip stuff too. I'm sorry, sue me, but her, was it lip peptide treatment? This is like her birthday one. It's like vanilla. Yeah, vanilla. I know she's about to drop a strawberry one too. She did like a collab with Krispy Kreme, I believe. I love this scent though. I do like the unscented one too. I don't like the passion fruit scent. It smells and tastes like a Truly, the like hard seltzers. But these, you guys, I'm telling you, I've tried her other stuff. I don't really like it. I don't like her other moisturizer, but that's not what we're talking about. These are my favorites and I like these. Let's stay positive. I hope she drops the sunscreen though, because I feel like she's gonna just kill it. Ooh, next favorite, I caved. The AirPod Max, I think is what they're called. The Apple headphones that everybody has them. Everybody has them. And I finally got them and they're worth it and they're cute and they're comfortable. I love the sound quality, but also I'm not like an engineer, so I don't know if the sound quality is the best, but for an everyday music listener, YouTube listener, walking down the street or on a plane listener, that I'm assuming majority of you are, these are incredible. They're so good. They definitely are pricey, but they're really good quality. I haven't felt that the price was a waste at all. I mean, I did just get them. I'll keep you updated, but they feel good. I will say the one thing that's weird is you can't turn them off unless you can, and I just don't know how. Let me know. But I did research and you can't turn them off. Everything just says when you're done listening to like set them back to this, like, see how they twist? Set them back to neutral and then put them in the case, but the case it's not like a charging case. It's just like a leather cover. They go to like low power mode. I've only had to charge them a few times, so low power mode or not, they do hold battery life for a minute. I love them. I've been wearing them on my plane rides and they have like a noise canceling feature, which day to day I don't like. Like it kind of makes my head feel weird if I like put them on, if I'm just like sitting in bed or like out on the balcony. But on the plane, I really liked it because you know how planes the whole time it's just like the humming. I put these on and I was able to focus on my book, focus on the movie or the show I was watching, and it didn't make my ears feel weird. So 10 out of 10, I love these. I got them on sale at Best Buy too. I know Apple doesn't really have sales, but keep your eye on Best Buy. They were like $100 off, so that's why I slipped and got them. So I got this case. I just got white silicone covers that go over it. So I actually have the silver ones. I just didn't like how they scrape against each other, and I just know they would over time lose color right here. Like they were just like doing that when I would like set them down, and I didn't like it. So I just got these silicone covers off Amazon. Side note, you could take these off and wash them, which I absolutely love. And then you just snap them back on. Like I've also seen some really cute cases for these on Etsy. They're like fun little prints and stuff. Okay, let's go back to wellness a little bit. I should have saved one like best for last. Literally, I don't have one that's like the best for last, but they're all the best in my opinion. I've been loving this tea, ashwagandha. Been drinking it at night and I feel like it's helping me sleep well. Ashwagandha is good for your immune system and stress and just like overall relaxation. I've been really just trying to find natural products to get through my anxiety. No hate on like taking medications and whatnot. That's why they're out there for people, and I know several people whose lives are literally saved by being on certain medications, but it's just, you know, my choice, and I've just wanted to stay as natural as possible. So I've really noticed that like this tea is really helping me, that CBD is really helping me. And then the next item, sorry, my phone, I keep getting a text. And can you tell my ringtone's the Love Island text tone? Okay, anyway, the next item for relaxation that I've been really liking, this magnesium chelate powder. So I was recommended this by my acupuncturist and my chiropractor. Definitely do your research and ask your doctor. I know magnesium, a lot of people are deficient in, but it's also something that can interact with other vitamins or supplements or medications you might be taking. So I wouldn't say take it without consulting someone. It helps relaxation, it helps my anxiety, and it helps muscle relaxation. I really emphasize that one because I have just been having the craziest tension on my right side for like a minute now, and I take this every night, and it's really helps me not wake up feeling like I can't move. It tastes good too. It's like a sweet little orange flavor. You just put it into like some water, mix it up. Ooh, okay. Maybe this is the best for last. I love this thing. My next thing is my book light. It has 3 settings. Why do I feel like I've actually shown you guys this before? You know what? I'm showing you again. I use this all the time. It literally doesn't leave my bed. You clip it on and you bend it down, and it's like, you could bend it so many ways, twist it around. It's light outside now, but it just lights up your whole book. So when I'm in bed, I can turn off all my lights and like let my brain slow down, but I'm still getting just like a beautiful light. And it's an amber light too, so when you are trying to relax at the end of the night, it's not a blue light that's just like stimulating your dopamine and whatnot. I don't even remember. I think I got it off Amazon. I think it was like 10 bucks tops, but I use it all the time. I used it on the plane because I hate putting on the big overhead light at your seat because then it disturbs everybody else around you. This is like a subtle soft light. I guess I'll add these. These are the 2 books I'm reading right now. This one I kind of just started. Yeah, I'm like that far through. This one, it's called The 7-Year Slip. And it's about a girl who her and her aunt were like super close, and her aunt passes away and leaves her apartment in New York City. I love reading books that are set in New York City because then I just feel like I'm like living the book kind of. And she refers to so many places within the city in this where I'm like, oh, I know where that is, and I can actually really visualize it. But yeah, so she gets the apartment, and the apartment, her aunt has told her all her life, like, this apartment is magical, and she never really knew what it meant because she was so young. But now that she's in there, she is experiencing the magic. And I guess I could tell you this because it's on the back of the book, so it's not a spoiler. When she moves into her late aunt's apartment and finds a strange man standing in the kitchen, a man with kind eyes, a southern drawl, and a taste for lemon pies, her well-laid plan begins to fall apart, because he's the type of man who, before it all, she would have fallen head over heels for, and she still might, except he exists in the past, 7 years in the past to be exact, and she quite literally lives 7 years in the future. Her aunt always said the apartment was a pinch in time, a place where moments blended like watercolors. She also said that love is never a matter of time, but a matter of timing. And Clementine fears she may be 7 years too late. So I'm sure you see where that's going. I feel like I do. I'll let you know if there's a twist. It's an easy read though, and I love how the apartment's described, and her aunt is described as this like kooky, like just kind of like hippie girl, like super eclectic apartment, books one-way tickets to places, and like has no plan but has like the best travel stories. She's like single, no kids, like kind of the aunt that I feel like I am to my niece and nephew. Not as cool, but like the aunt I want to be. And it's like soft. I love like when books are nice to touch, and this one's almost like kind of silicone-y matte. Second book I'm reading is The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. This one, Alex and I are actually reading along with a lot of you in our Hella tier on our Patreon. If you don't know, we have a Patreon with the podcast, and our top tier, our highest tier, we decided to start a book club. This is actually our second book now. We're pretty close to the end. I know there's a sequel to this book, so we might go into the next one. I don't know yet, but each week we meet with you guys, we talk about what we read. It's so much fun. I've never been in a book club, so that might have sounded obvious to you guys, but I didn't know that's how book clubs work, and I love it. I feel like I'm gonna be in a book club for the rest of my life, whether it's mine or someone else's in my community. But this book is about old people, and they're in an old... I'm just gonna read it for you. I feel like I'm too wordy. In a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet weekly in the jigsaw room to discuss unsolved crimes. Together, they call themselves the Thursday Murder Club. When a local developer is found dead with a mysterious photograph left next to the body, the friends suddenly find themselves in the middle of their first live case. They might be senior citizens, but they are cleverer. I didn't know if cleverer was a word. They are cleverer than most. As the bodies begin to pile up, can our unorthodox but brilliant gang catch the killer before it's too late? It's funny too. It's playful. There's funny little references to like old people things, which I feel like is the cutest thing ever. I love that it's multiple murders, but we don't know how they're connected yet. It's good. I just bought this. Now this is turning into a book video. I haven't started it yet because 3 books, I can't do that. But it's called One Italian Summer. It's by the same author who wrote In 5 Years, which I know I at least see all over TikTok, so I'm sure you guys have heard of that other book. But this one seems cool. This girl, her and her mom were like mad close, but then her mom dies of cancer, I believe, and she takes a trip to Italy. What part of Italy does she go to? The Amalfi Coast. I think it's because like that's where her mom loved traveling, so she goes there and she meets her mom, but her mom's 30 years old. So it's another kind of time jumpy one. If you can't tell, I clearly like that. I actually have 2 other books up there that are tiny, like time jump things. It just seems cool. I haven't read it, so I don't have an opinion on it yet. Let me know if you've read it, if it's good. I'm gonna read it either way because I bought it. I always like read trigger warnings on books now because I read this book. This is the last book we read in our book club. And I wish I read trigger warnings on this. It was kind of heavy for me. Yeah, a lot of like worries of regret in life and self-harm. I forget what else. I already started to block out this book. I also, aside from like what it was about, I just like didn't really even like the book. I didn't really like how it was written, which sucks because Matt Haig, I have another book. I actually think I gave it to Alex. That one's called, is it How to Stop Time? That one I really liked, so I thought I'd like this one, but I didn't. I clearly like time hopping books because I think there's multiple realities, and these books itch my brain the way that I want to. Oh, breath. I think that's it though. There are my current faves. Again, everything for that giveaway will be linked down below. Literally enter. Nothing to lose. You're gonna get something. Also, let me know if you guys have any questions about anything I've shown, and let me know if you liked this, because honestly, I'm looking around and I have a lot of favorite things that I could just go on and on about. So let me know if this is something you're interested in, or if there's any other like category you want me to review or anything. I miss you guys. I missed sitting down like this and filming. I have a lot of travel coming up still. I have a few more videos coming out before my travel. I might vlog my next trip too, because I'm going to Yellowstone, which I'm so excited about. I'm doing Montana, then Yellowstone, then Idaho. So I feel like it'd be cool to film some of that, or at least I'll be on TikTok and Instagram with it. But I know you don't see me here as much as you might want to, but I do post a podcast with Alex every single Monday. So if you don't see me here, you can always find us Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere. Every single Monday, Advice drops episodes, and then we have follow-up episodes every Friday that are Patreon exclusives. Be well, be happy, be healthy, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Okay, love you, bye.